Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. Hello everyone, this is Charles Bitchute with another flashlight review, this time from YLP. Now this here is a Yarkiy Luch company, professional flashlight maker in Russia. Now they contacted me via email. They wanted me to test and review their flashlights, so they sent me quite a few samples. I'm going to start off with this one here. This one here really impressed me, not more than the others, but to bring to you right away. This here also features a neutral white color, so it's more like 4200 Kelvin. So all you neutral fans, stand by. Let's take a look here at the Gryphon G180. So let's wait no further. Let's open this up, see what's in. Now it looks like the light itself has a nice storage pouch or carry pouch, whatever you want to use it for. Pretty interesting here. And you can carry a bunch of other batteries in there, including maybe other flashlights. But the quality of this case here is very nice. It's got some additional compartments inside. Nice padding inside. Got another pouch opening here. More pockets in here. Yeah, that feels good. Looks nice too. Not seeing any issues with that. Double stitched quality on the backing, the belt loops, dual belt loops, because you're going to carry a lot more weight, so that only makes sense to have two. You've got quick releases on those as well, if you want to use those. Yeah, this feels really good. There's their logo there. And we'll take the light out in just a moment. We're going to take out the accessories here. 2 O-rings and a lanyard. Take out the user manual. User manual here, as you can see, pretty straightforward. No specs on the light as far as the light levels are concerned. So that's all there is to that. Now my understanding is that this puts out a total of 3200 lumens on turbo. So we're going to go ahead and open it now, take the light out, and it's pretty compact, as you can see. And there's the light. As you can see here, it's a black and it's a flat finish on that. It's going to help with gripping the light. As you can see, fits in the hand very nicely, very much compact. It's going to have a real nice flood beam because of the special optics that are used on this as well. Pleasure of mine to do this for them, and they will be having a special discount code as well, and even though it's coming from Russia, they're actually guaranteeing a good speed on the shipping, so that's nice. You can see the button there. Now the knurling here is not really rough, but it does have some good grip area here, and it's going to be good for gloves. Same goes for the tail cap here. A little bit of heat sinking here, not real deep. A lanyard hole there. style and design on this is very nice. You can table stand that if you want. Machining and finish on this is very nice. So now let's go ahead and take a look here at these special optics. You can see they're running 9 Cree XP-G2 LEDs. And this is going to give it a real floody beam on that. Try to get up close here. That looks really sharp. Okay, so now let's go ahead and open this up and I'll show you the insides of the light. And it does have grease here on the threads. Alright. It does have a battery carrier, or you can call this a cartridge if you want. Springs are pretty heavy duty there. Contacts are good here as well. Alright, and I'll show you the spring on the head. Heavy duty on there as well. So now I'm going to bring out the batteries that I'm going to be using. It takes 3 18650s. So I'm going to feature these here. These are vape cells. These are 3000 milliamp. These are an unprotected cell. These are a 20 amp cell. They should give us plenty of power to run this light. So we're going to go ahead and put them in. I want to make sure that their polarity is correct. And they're in there. Now we're going to go ahead and put it back together. And let's go through the UI. Alright, now that we got this all back together, let's go ahead and go through the UI. We're going to go ahead and simply click on the side switch. This is a battery level indicator. When that turns red, it's I think at below 50%. And when it starts to blink, you'll notice that the light will only run on the lower outputs. So it recommends you to swap out the batteries at that time, or recharge the ones that you have. So you press and hold to go through the light outputs on the side switch. Or you can press and hold it down to go through them quickly. Now if you want to get to moonlight, you can press and hold from off. That goes to the lowest light output that this light has. Now I've got a couple of lights that are 4300 Kelvin, and it's really close to this one, if not identical. So 4200 to 4300K is what this lights, or all their lights that they send me, are going to be. Again, we can go through those light outputs. That's the highest output. We're going to look at the beam. Now as you can see, reflecting too much back here, so let's go to the lower one. You see a huge hot spot there. A little bit of bleeding around the edges, but there is a spill area here, as you can see from my hand. It goes all the way out and just falls off. So there's no strong cutoff line, which is typical on these lights. Going to be a huge flood beam. Now on any time on any of the lower light outputs, you can double click to get to the turbo output, which is a lot of light. Extreme amount of light coming out of this thing. impressive. Now, the one thing you can do, this does have memory mode. If you want to turn off the memory mode on this, you can actually hold the side switch for 10 seconds and it'll blink confirmation, let you know that the memory mode is turned off. So it'll always start off on low and go up to high. It's up to you. I like having memory mode, so I'm going to leave it on. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and go to strobe. Now strobe is hidden from the UI, but you can activate it by double clicking the side switch and then holding it down. So we're going to turn the light on, double click, hold for 1 second, and the strobe is activated. And that is a steady speed on the strobe, so that's nice, and it is distracting, and that looks like it's at the 3200 lumen light output. Very distracting. Press and hold to go back to the last light output you had. Again, this has memory mode. Turn that off. Moonlight again, just press and hold from off, double click from off to get to turbo. Really easy to use, feels solid, really nice rugged design, and these super floody lights are my second favorite. So let's wait no further, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the G180 from YLP. So let's get started. We're going to put it on the lowest light output there. See? And that there is about 15-20 feet. And the water spout there is 35 feet. So it is faintly making that. So that's pretty good. I'll show it here on the fence. Show you that neutral color. 4200 Kelvin is what they rated at. But it matches my 4300 Kelvin lights as well. So really nice and warm on that. We're going to go up to the next level. See how it does. There it is. 35 feet to that water spout. 65 feet to that tree there. Huge hot spot on this. See the spill area here, way out to the sides. See that on the higher outputs. There it is on the fence. Almost making that tree of life. Yeah, it might be making it. It's real faint. Yeah, it is. That's 138 feet to that tree, which we'll see it on the higher outputs. Let's go ahead and go to the next level here. Tree of life. See how it does. It's come alive there. See the spill. Huge. Almost to my feet here. So large, wide spill area. And it is making it across the park there now. 2 parks, playgrounds that is over there. Fence line, tree line. All right, let's go to the next level here now. See how it does. All coming from this compact little light. Look at the spill way out to the sides There's the beam there, taking up the whole tree of life. Just a huge hot spot. Now it is making 238 feet. That tree, 138 feet, 238 feet to that one from where I'm standing. A little haze on the grass in the distance there. It's been real cold here. Not too bad though. So that's been nice. Like a little fog across the ground. Looks pretty cool. Is making the school there, way out in the distance. Alright, so now we're going to go one more. Let's see how it does. There you go. Huge, wide spill area and that hot spot on that tree of life, making the school now, faintly making the palm trees with all the dust in the air. And we go there, before and after here. All from this little light. Got a plane over my head here. Hope that doesn't drown me out too bad. Look at that. Huge area. Usually making it across to the playgrounds, across the park. That's really impressive. Do a beam profile here. Way out. Over. Way out to the sides. To my feet. Just a huge, and that's where that hot spot is. It's like tree line and fence line together. All right. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Excellent performance on this light. Now the weather is cool at night, so run times on my tests have been really good, but in warmer weather you might see a decrease in run times. I don't recommend running turbo on your lights anyways for long periods of time. I never do. So using high or medium really does wonders, especially for your batteries. Recommend using a quality battery for this. Especially unprotected, to get the best performance. Now it looks like you could use protected cells in there. Might be a little tighter fit, but it looks like you can fit them in this carrier. But I just recommend unprotected cells anyways for the best performance. And whenever you want to lock this light out, you just want to turn the barrel until that light breaks contact. Here's an example. You just go ahead and turn it. Just a half turn. That's all you need. You can turn this back and you're ready to go again. So recommend doing that, especially if you have it memorized on turbo. That could be a problem with this thing heating up, maybe even in the bag here, and burn a hole in it or melt it. So, and I'm also very impressed that the manufacturing in Russia on these lights, it's very impressive. Nice to see that they're making a quality light out there. And this to me is just as good as any Chinese or other type of manufacturing of flashlights. Quality on here is very rugged, very nice. I'm not seeing any issues with these. Feel very comfortable featuring these on my channel. I've checked all their lights that they've sent me. I think there was like 6 or 7 of them. And they were all very impressive. So I'll be featuring more of these YLP on my channel, so stay tuned. I'm one of the only reviewers to get these, so I'm very humbled by them asking me to feature them on my channel. And also they have given me a special discount on this flashlight as well as the other ones, so you'll be able to get some savings on these lights. Plus they're coming from Russia, but no worries, they guarantee you're going to get them quickly. They'll be comparable to coming from China, so you're looking at 25 days on average, depending on where you live, but they ship worldwide, so that's another good thing. So I wanted to make sure I covered all those bases with them via email, and they will take care of my viewers as well as customers of the future. So I'm really excited about these guys. I'm going to use this one here for the next couple of weeks and use it on hand everywhere I go, especially at night. And I want to see how this does. It's just really a nice quality product from what I can see here. Now I want to thank YLP for sending me this to review. Now if this is something you are interested in getting, I will leave a link to their website for this flashlight. Also, you can use my special discount code they have provided specially for my channel. Also, you can use PayPal at checkout, so you get some extra insurance for that. Make sure that you get the light if you don't want to use your credit card online. I perfectly understand myself. I use PayPal all the time. Now, their shipping actually is pretty quick. Was able to get this within 20 days myself, and I live here in the United States, so that's a big plus. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this Gryphon. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these lights from YLP to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.